and let's just, for 30 minutes or so, let's just listen to what God has to say to us. Heavenly Father, we thank you for this morning. Thank you for bringing us here. We don't have to be here, but you motivated us to come. Or maybe we came because our parents told us to come here. Or we come because we don't know where to go. But nevertheless, we thank you for bringing us here. And as we come before you, there's got to be a purpose, there's got to be a reason to be here. And we know that you're going to speak to us. And as you speak to us, just open our hearts. We know that the Holy Spirit is in us. But as the Holy Spirit stays in us, don't let us shut the Holy Spirit out. Let the Holy Spirit just open our minds, open our hearts, so that whatever you're going to talk to us today will come in and stay with us. Thank you so much, Heavenly Father, for everything. Like we sang, your love is beautiful. Thank you for your love. Pray all this in Jesus' name. Everybody say? Amen. All right. Last week, there was a very good pastor who came to speak over there at the Mandarin site. It was actually our pastor, Pastor Liu's advisor and pastor who was in seminary school back in Taiwan. So as you know, he's probably much older. You guys didn't meet him, but he was an older gentleman. He came to talk. And he talked about this verse, these two verses here. So let's turn to it. Matthew, the book of Matthew. The Gospel according to Matthew. Okay. The Gospel according to Matthew. We're going to turn to chapter 28. The very last chapter, chapter 28. And we're just going to read verses 18, 19, and 20. 18, 19, and 20. Again, Matthew chapter 28, verses 18, 19, and 20. Page 1,000. Thank you, Dylan. Page 1,000, you said? Page 1,000. Wow. All right, we're going to have Caleb read, and then Vincent, and then Megan, okay? Again, as the person reads, let's follow along, because I want you to read it in your mind, and read it with your heart, so these words stay with you as well. Okay, so let's read it together. That's Caleb's read it. I'm not reading it. Let's listen to what the person reads. Okay, let's go.
Then Jesus came to them and said, all authority in heaven and on earth has been given to me.
Therefore, go and make disciples of all nations, baptizing them in the name of the Father, and the Son, and of the Holy Spirit.
And teaching them to obey everything I have commanded you. And surely I am with you always to the very end.
Amen. Our topic today is our purpose. Your purpose in life. Discipleship. Discipleship. Purpose. You may have read a book by Rick Warren, The Purpose-Driven Life. Great book. If you don't, you should get it and read it. God has used him to write a pretty good book about how you should live your life. So that's what we're going to talk about today. Your purpose in life as a Christian. Now you're going to say, oh, I'm not a Christian yet. Okay, that's fine. But you should still have a purpose. But for those of you who are Christians today, who believe in Jesus Christ, the person who died on the cross, and you believe that his blood is shed so you are free, then you are a Christian, and you accepted him to be your Savior, then you are a Christian. Then what is the purpose in your life as the Bible tells us? You guys all know baseball? Have you ever watched baseball?
No.
Never seen baseball? The great American pastime sport? Baseball. Okay, if you don't, let me tell you. There are bases on base in the game of baseball. There's first base, second base, third base, and then the home plate, correct? What is the goal of the game in baseball? To score as many what?
Home runs.
Not home runs, but runs, right? Runs. Home run just gives you a run. But does everybody hit home run? Not that many. Not that many. Only few are able to do that. So let's just say you don't hit a home run. You hit a base hit. A single base hit. That means what? You run to first base and you stay there. Is that great?
Yeah. Yes.
That's pretty good, right? It's the beginning of going home. But do you stop there?
No.
You don't stop there. You want to go to second?
Yeah.
Can you go straight to third?
Yeah.
No.
No, you don't go by second, right? No. This is the game of baseball. You have to run around the diamond. You have to go to second base, then you have to go to third base, then you head home. The goal is to hit home. The goal is to step on that home plate. Why? Then you get that run. In basketball, the goal is not, oh, I dribble so well, or I can pass so well. But if your basketball doesn't go through that net, then wow, so good you dribble so well. Your team still lost. Runs in baseball is important. I don't care how many hits you have. If you look at the baseball score, you're going to have more hits than the other team. But if the other team has more runs than you, guess who wins? The other team. That's the game of baseball. Now let's bring that into your life. Where are you going to stop? First base, second base. What is your home base? What is your home plate? It's just graduating from high school, is that it? Is that doing great in band, and that's it? That's my life, that's great. Is that it? Is it going to college? Maybe that's your second base. Maybe that's your home plate. Is that it? Does it end there? Okay, then you get married. Oh great, I have a wife now, I have a kid now. That's it. Life over. I'm home plate. Is it? No. Obviously not. So what is your home plate? You need to ask that yourself. I have my home plate. You have your home plate. But you need to ask God to help you determine what that home plate is. But don't stop that first base. Don't stop that second base. Don't stop at third base. It's good to reach third base. But unless you hit home, go home, step on that home plate, and you are not there yet. So go back to our verse today. As a Christian, you do all that. We just mentioned all that. Going through your school, going through your work, do all the things you want to do now. But as a Christian, there's more than that. And eventually, you will know God wants you to do something more with your life than just to live on this earth. Living on this earth is fun. I enjoy it. And sometimes the big question always comes, what am I going to do with my life? Well, when we have that, we will. As you get older, that question will come. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? I don't know. I'll just take it day by day. You can do that. But let me tell you, if you look ahead, you plan ahead, what do you do now will help you in the future. But if you don't really care, and you live day by day, then each day is wasted. And each day is wasted, and by the time you want it, it may be too late. My friends, remember, decided to go to college, they didn't go to college. And then when they get older, at their 40s and 50s, they feel like they need to go to college and finish, not because they get a better job, or they just feel there's something missing in their life, not having that college diploma. They went back. They went back. It's fine, it's okay. But why waste that 20 years of your life when you can finish that earlier and have that accomplishment and God will use you somewhere else? So you got to plan your purpose in life. So going back here, let's look at verse 19. Let's look at 19 again. Therefore, go and make disciples of all nations, baptizing them in the name of the Father and of the Son and of the Holy Spirit. A show of hands real quick. How many of you are not just baptized, baptized obviously if you're a Christian, have already accepted Jesus, accepted. If you don't understand what that means still, then it's okay. You don't have to raise your hand. I need to know How many of you have already accepted Jesus? Say, oh, Jesus, you died on the cross, and I believe in that. You're my Lord and Savior. I'm going to save you person. How many of you have accepted that? Raise your hand. Okay, a good number. A good number. Not every one of us, right? But a good number. Let me ask you. For those of you who have raised your hand, other than believing in Jesus, what have you done with Christ? Did you read the Bible? Did you pray? Did you come here? Did you try to do a Bible study? Did you try to do a group? Did you try to do something for God? You don't have to raise your hand. Just answer that question. That would be second base. Believing in Christ is the first base. To be honest with you, that's it. Because you still got to live on this earth. There's still many bases. So are you stuck? Are you stuck on the first base? And if you are, your life is not going to take off. You're going to stay where you are. Your life is going to be miserable, which some of us may have some of that experience. Life is tough because all these things coming at us. But if you stay in first base, then that's all you're going to be. Life's going to be miserable, even though you believe in Christ. So how do we get to these bases? How are we going to get there? How are we going to get there? So I'm going to tell you, I'm going to teach you. Number one, you have to be a disciple. Today's topic is discipleship. What is the disciple? You don't have to tell me. I don't know if any of you know what a disciple is. The purpose of a disciple is to learn. Are you learning? Are you being led? Are you a student? So, yeah, I'm a student. I'm a student in school. You hate to be a student. Many of you tell you, oh, I hate to go to school. But are you a disciple? Are you a student for God? With God. But if you're not studying God, maybe you're not a student. You may be a Christian, but you may not be a student. So you may be a Christian, but you're not a disciple. But can that really work together? Can you not be a disciple, but be a Christian? The answer is no. Those words come together. It's not either or. Is if you're a Christian, then you are a disciple. If you're a Christian, you're a disciple. The word Christian didn't come before the word disciple. The disciples are Jesus' followers, right? That's how the Bible tells us. Eventually, in the book of Acts, when Jesus went back to heaven, then the word Christians came about. Paul and Barnabas said, you Christians, but you were all disciples first. And the word Christian is on. So you don't know I'm a Christian, but I'm going to be a disciple. You cannot work that way. You are a disciple. You are a disciple of Jesus. And in order to be a disciple of Jesus, then you have to have the characteristics of being a disciple. And you know what those are? If I list them, just think about if you have them or not. If you are a disciple of Jesus, then do you have number one? Do you have love? We sing about love all the time. You all want love. Are you loving? Or are you discriminating? Oh, you know, that person, I don't know, that is her hair. I don't know. But the way it's dressed, I don't know. You know what I mean? That's a simple example. Well, I don't know, man. I don't know about the hair doesn't come that often, so I don't want to use her. Okay, you know, I may say something that in your mind you're thinking, oh, I'm thinking that. I can't think that way. But I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't want to be with Josh. Josh may be our leader, but I don't want to follow him.
Sorry.
Why? No, he's not our leader. Do you have love? You don't have to turn to it. I'll just read you this verse. In the Gospel of John, chapter 30:35, by this all men will know that you are my disciple, that you love one another. Then you are his disciple. And if you don't, then you're not. Number two, you love Jesus. Oh, that's easy, right? I love Jesus. Are you sure? Let me ask you again, you love Jesus? If you love Jesus, you do what he says. And if you don't do what he says, then you may not love Jesus as much as you think you do. Do you love your parents? Don't answer. I know some of you are going, I don't know, man. Okay, I love them. Do you really love them? Then of course you can say, well, my parents really love me. I don't know. I think they do. They may not seem like they love you because of the decisions they make, maybe the things the rules they set on you, and you may not think they love you. But I think they do. But I know you also love your parents. You do. You love your parents. Just certain times you just want to snap at you. But love with Jesus. Jesus says you gotta love your parents. You gotta take care of your parents. Matthew 10:25 says, it is enough for the disciple that he become like his teacher and the slave like his master. If they have called the head of the household Beelzebub, how much more will they deny the members of his household? Back then, when Jesus was speaking, people didn't like him. He was speaking the truth. In this world today, you will have people who are going to speak against Jesus' teaching. Do you love Jesus? And if you do, you got to stand firm. You love Jesus. Talk to and teach. Another characteristic of the disciple is commitment. Are you committed to your faith? Are you committed to Jesus? Luke chapter 14, verse 27 says this, whoever does not carry his own cross and come after me cannot be my disciple. Meaning that you're going to have a tough time in your life. But if you're living your life with Jesus, life may be tougher, not better. But that's the cross you got to carry. And being a disciple means that. You don't run away from it. You're not going to say, oh, forget it. I'm not going to be a Christian this time. I don't want to be a disciple. I'll be it later, but not now. At this moment in time, I'm not going to be it. You cannot choose and pick when you're going to be it. You cannot choose and pick when you're going to be parents, sons, and daughters. You can if you want to, but it doesn't make any sense. Just because you are going to run away. Does that mean your parents are not your parents anymore? They're still your parents. For some of us, this may be sensitive. Your parents are not together anymore. And you're living with one parent. Does that mean the other parent is not your dad or your mom anymore?
No.
Of course not, right? The tie is still there. Doesn't matter. Why the commitment to Christ? You have to commit yourself to Christ. You cannot break that tie. God created us. You cannot say, God, you don't own me. God owns you. If you believe, if you're a Christian, you believe God created you, then God owns you. You cannot sever that tie. Carry it across. The fourth characteristic is abide. We talked about this. Remain. John 15, verse 4. Remain in me and I in you, as the branch cannot bear fruit of itself unless it remains in the vine. Unless you stay with the tree, the vine, you're not going to bear fruit. So are you staying with Christ? So these are the characteristics of the disciple. Where are we? My question to you is, what about you? What about you? Are you a disciple? Are you a good disciple the way God teaches you to be? At home, in school, in church, and anywhere you go? Do you have those characteristics of love for people, love for Jesus, commitment to Jesus, remaining in Jesus? Do you have that? And if you don't, come back to God and God will help you. Because again, you are a disciple. It's not whether I want to be or not. If you're a Christian, you're a disciple. But if you're not a Christian yet, you still got to commit to love. Because that's what you want. God's teaching is for everybody, not just for the Christian. Okay, second, the objective of discipleship. What's the objective? Now you are a new creation. You remember the Bible says that? You are a new creation. You're born again. You hear this term, oh, you were born again. Christians hear that all the time. What does born again mean? Renew, right? So you're a baby again. Let me hear you again. That's first base. I'm born again. I'm good. I'm saved. I'm great. Everything's over. I'm good. No, that's the first base again. We're going back to the baseball analogy. You don't stop there. You got to go on. The baby has to be fed. The baby has to grow up. If you don't give the baby food, just because the baby was born, it's not going to grow up on its own. It needs to be fed. You need to be fed. You need to want to be fed. You're going to want your parent from your parents who give birth to you. Same thing here. If you're born again, the objective is to be fed. So you will be a disciple, you'll be a real disciple. And if you're not fed, you're going to remain a baby. You guys want to remain a baby? Are babies cute? Some people don't like them, but I love babies. I don't have babies, I don't have kids, but I love babies. What happens when babies grow older?
They turn ugly.
They don't turn ugly. They become harder to take care of, and they're not as cute anymore, right? What happens when they become teenagers or pre-teenagers? What happens when they become teenagers? Right? That's the pre-teenage years, right? And then you become teenagers. Just ask your parents. Oh man, they want to pull their hair out because of you guys. What? Are we that bad? Or actually, I'm older than you. Are you that bad? The answer is yes. You are that bad sometimes. Okay, you know what? Let's just stay as a baby. Babies are cute, right? Let's not grow up. Let's just say you get married and have a kid, right? And then your wife, or you give birth to a kid. So cute. So cute. 3 years old. Still very cute. Oh God, I pray you let them stay at 3 years old. Is that your prayer? Oh, please do let them grow up. Let them always feed on milk. Let them just stay as a baby because I want them to stay cute all the time. Would that be your prayer?
No.
That would be scary. Kid, and that's actually some kind of disease, some disease that you get older, but your body don't get older. But when your body gets older, and you think like you just stay small. You want to grow. You want to grow. So if you think about life, you have to grow. If you're going to stay as a baby Christian all your life, it's not going to work. And if you're not a Christian, I'm speaking to non-Christians here too, people who have not believed in God yet. Are you going to stay where you are all your life? You won't. So I promise you, at your teenage year now, you may think everything is fine now. By the time you get to your 20s and 30s, you're going to look back and go, oh, why didn't I listen to that advice? Why did I do that? And why didn't I do that? Okay, that's going to come. Life is like that. Life is okay. But don't stay where you are. You got to move on. You got to move on to the second base. You got to move on to the third base. You're going to be victory each one. In your disciple life, don't stay where you are. Don't stay there. And many of you are staying where you are. Believing in God is great. God your salvation, great. God your reward, you got where you're going to go. What's next? Where's your commitment to what you believe in? It's like saying, now I found a mate I'm going to get married to. Is married, that's it, you get married? No. Then you have a responsibility for your other half, vice versa. And once you have a kid, now you have the next responsibility to take care of your kids, plus take care of your spouse. Not just because now you have a kid, then you don't take care of your spouse. You see that happens in the family, and the family breaks apart. It's all inclusive. So your parents take care of you, and then your parents have to take care of each other. And when they have another kid, now you're not the youngest anymore, guess what? Now your responsibilities come. You have to take care of your younger brother or younger sister sometimes. Oh, I hate it. Some of you I know you hate it. It's not my job. Do that sometimes. It may not be your job, but it's God's way of teaching you to be responsible. Teaching you to be a better parent eventually when you become one. By looking at your younger brother and your sister. Looking at the way they act. Because you were once there. But you've grown older. Because now you're at second base. And you're at first base. So are you growing? Are you growing? And I hope you are. And if you're not, let's start now. So how? Last day it word end. Now how do you grow? It's actually pretty simple. You all know it, but you're not doing it. It's very easy to grow. We could have church programs to help you grow, right? We could have Sunday service like this. We could have Friday Bible studies. We go to the different programs, join different programs. And then we could have private mentoring, come to me and talk to you. Okay, those are good. But how often can you have that? Once a week? Twice a week? Well, maybe about 3 times a week. But if that's the only time you're growing, when you're here, with me, with your parents, talking about, some of your parents really have Bible time, right? Some of you do. And I know some of you don't like it. Dude, that extra 30 minutes I could use for my own time. I could be playing a video game, I could be texting my friend, I could be watching that TV show that I want. But some of your parents say, no, we gotta come back to this, so 30 minutes of your time, we gotta come back to the Bible. And some of you like it, some of you don't. That could be your third phase in your life, and if you don't do that well, then you're not gonna move on. Those may be the challenges God gives you. So my challenge for you is, individually, how much time do you spend, really guys, how much time do you spend with God? Not counting Sundays, not counting Fridays. How much time do you spend talking to God? My guess is not much. I may be wrong. I hope I'm wrong. Prayer time, Bible reading time, giving your time, serving here. You ready to serve in the worship team? Many of you are. But I don't give up that time. We're out of practice. You want to be strong, you eat, right? Why don't you talk about eating? What do you need to eat for? Because I want to be healthy and strong. We do things in our life that's beneficial for us. Same thing with your Christian life. If your life as a Christian, as a disciple, wants to be healthy, if you want to be healthy, if you don't, then of course not. You need to follow anyways. But if you want to be healthy, then you've got to read your Bible, pray to God, and start serving the Lord. In the disciple training, serving the Lord is actually third base. So many of you may be at second base as a Christian, as a disciple. But if you're not serving in your fellowship, in your group, then you haven't gone to third base yet. You gotta serve. So my challenge for some of you is this. Some of you have a lot of potential God has given you. But you're keeping it to yourself. You may lose it. The Bible says you may lose it because God doesn't want you to keep it to yourself. God wants you to give up what He gives you so you can share it with those people around you. That's why your parents are there for they share what they have with you. What happens if the parents say, age 18, I'm letting you go. I don't give you anything anymore. You're on your own, age 18. Technically, they could. That's the American law, right? 18, they're going to provide for you up to 18. Once you're 18, sayonara. Goodbye. Are many of you ready to be on your own on age 18? Let me tell you, no. I wasn't ready. I don't think I'll ever be ready yet, even if I'm here with you, if I'm 18 today. I'm not. I was ready at about 23, 24. So I still need my parents for 5 years of my life after 18. You need God. God will be there, but only if you want Him to be there. God doesn't leave you. Jesus will never leave you. You leave Him. So, come back. Come back and use what He gives you. So many of you love music here. Give it to God. Give a little bit back to God. And you know why. Some of you love talking. Some of you love the computer, right? Computer's great, right? You can do a lot of things with the computer for God. Maybe you could say, I could volunteer. I'm going to keep our Facebook active so people read it. I don't know, something like that. Or maybe you're going to read the group Facebook. You just use your Facebook, right? So somebody who may be active in that. So what is God giving you that you can share with all of us? That's it. Because ultimately, you know what's home base? Christian life. You know what's home base? It's the heart. Home base is not heaven. We're guaranteed to go to heaven. We're guaranteed to go home. Let me tell you, I know, I hope this is not a negative or you could go, oh, that first base, you're still going to go to heaven. Second base, you're still going to go to heaven. Third base, you're still going to go to heaven. You never hit home base, you're still going to go to heaven.
It's like you're getting paid for some salary.
But God wants you to reach home because that's a true mark of discipleship. Home base is hard. Home base is to talk to people about Christ. Not talk to your friends here. I mean, that's easy here. I mean, Agnes, let me sit down with you and you talk to me about Christ. How easy is that, man? She's already here. Home base is hard. But you've got to get there. A true disciple must, verse 19 says, make disciples of all nations. Not just baptizing them. So being a Christian, being a disciple, first base is one thing. You got to get to home base so you can talk to people about Christ. It's scary, isn't it? Because people think you're crazy. People think you're boring. Or maybe you think so yourself. But let me tell you, when life is tough, when Jesus doesn't look that bad, we only come to Jesus when life is tough. We do sometimes. And you start thinking, why, God, why did Jesus give me this, give me that? Why is this happening to me? You never give thanks. But let me tell you, Jesus is always here. He's listening to your complaints. But He won't do whatever you want to do. Because if we are all left with our devices, if you do what you do all the time, and you just want to do whatever you want, let me tell you, that's going to be yes. If you're going to do whatever you want to do now and don't listen to your parents, just trust me, they have a little bit more wisdom. They may not do everything the right way, and just kind of, and you're old. The generation has changed. But let me tell you, they're still wiser than you. I don't know how much wiser, but they're wiser. More than you. Don't think you're smarter. You may be smarter in certain things, but in life, just trust me, you're not smarter than the people who have gone through life. You're not. And unless you get there, then you can talk. And if you're not there yet, then be smart to listen to those who have been there. Jesus went through it all. Jesus even died on the cross. You haven't even experienced anything yet. Your life is tough? I can tell you it's not that tough. Look at other people's lives. You think your life is difficult? Just look at other people's lives. You gotta go to school? Other people don't even have opportunity to go to school. You think your shoes is bad? Oh, I'm holding my shoe. Some people don't wear shoes. You think your clothing is ugly? Oh, it's an old dog. I always get it from my brother. The hand-me-downs. Some people don't even have that. Oh man, all these gadgets I have. Oh man, what am I? Why would mom, dad, why don't you give me the iPhone? What's number now?
7.
7. 9. Is it 8?
Stood at 8.
7. Why don't you give me the iPhone 7? Oh man, why don't you give me the Samsung?
Explosive.
No. Please give me the Samsung. No, the one that's You know what I'm saying here? I'm going to hit you soon. If your life rests upon what you have and what you're going to get, you're never going to be satisfied, and then you're not understanding what God is teaching. Then you're staying in the first base or second base than most. You're going to give it out. Share what you have. Then be thankful for what you have. Be thankful for what you have, guys. You're not going to be here forever. Let me say that again. Be thankful for what you have. You're not going to be here forever. Life is not going to be there forever. Once they pass, they're gone. Here on earth. You're not going to see them again unless you go to heaven. Treasure what you have now. The meaningful stuff that you have. Computers, you can buy new ones. A car, you can buy a new one. School, you can change to a new school. My guitar's broken, I'll buy a new guitar. My pants is ripped, I'll buy a new pants. There are certain things in life you cannot get back if you don't treasure it. Your relationship, if you screw it up, some never comes back. Even if you're sorry about it, they don't come back. You may see your parents make mistakes. Don't make the same mistake. God said learn from it. And you're making mistakes. Then tell God to help you so you don't make the same mistake again. Treasure those relationships that you have because you're not going to be there. Some may not be there 2-3 years from now. Now, I'm not cursing anybody. I'm just telling you the truth of life. That the coffin does not keep old people. The coffin keeps dead people. Dead people are not old people. Dead people are any age to die. Treasure what you have. Lastly, spread the gospel. Why? Why? If you truly, for those of you Christians that is, if you're not Christian, this card doesn't pertain to you. But if you're a Christian, why? Why do you want to spread the gospel? Because if you truly believe the gospel is true, if you truly believe this book is true and therefore you are a disciple or a Christian, then you truly believe you're going to go somewhere after you die. That's a true believer. And if you don't, then you're not a true believer. But if you believe truly that you're going to go somewhere when you die, then don't you want this good thing to be shared by other people? Don't you want your parents and your brother and sister who don't have it yet to come? Don't you want your good friends to come with you when you go there? That's why right here in the gospel according to Matthew, he keeps telling us Go and make disciples of all nations. Go. Go, go, go. But don't just stand where you are. Talk to people whenever you get a chance. That's the urgency. We're not being jerks. Because you care. That's the true love. If there is really sin in this life, and if there's really God in this life, and if the true God is the Christian God, then what the Bible says is true then. Then you gotta think about it. Then when you read the book of Revelation, then you will go, wow, I need to talk to people about God because if it is true, I want everyone to read it. That is the whole plate of the Christian life. Incorporate that into your life, then everything will follow. Your life at home will be improved. Your life in school will be improved. Your life with all your friends will improve. If you just follow that concept. That's all God is asking. But it's for your benefit. Not God. God just hurts if you don't do it. But it benefits you if you do it. Let's pray. Heavenly Father, we thank you. We thank you for this morning. We thank you for loving us. But we do also thank you for everything you've given us here on this earth. All the relationships that we have. Please help us to treasure them. From our home all the way to where we go to school, workplaces. Just help us to love more. But how can we love more? We can only love more if we know what love is. And how can we know what love is? We can only know what love is by coming to you, praying, talking to you, studying what you say. Then we will be able to love the way you want us to love. Help us not to stay where we are. Help us to forge forward. And help us to live for others and not just for ourselves. Help us not to make us the center of this universe, because we are not. You are the center of the universe. We're going to live our life around you. But we need your help. So we humbly, we kneel before you. And we ask that you just help us. Just guide us. Just give us encouragement. Just motivate us. Just give us the strength and the energy to do that. We just need you. Lord, you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for everything. Thank you for this group. Thank you, Lord, for this time that we can be together. But help us to share what we have with one another. We pray all this in Jesus' precious name. Everybody say. Amen. Okay, guys, don't get up. We're gonna have our group time first, but we have to